Happy Friday, Jousters. Here we are, May 22nd. A whole lot of fitness fun in store for you on this Friday. Let's kick it off with the at-home Joust standard warm-up. After you get warm, you get loose, you get ready. Here's what we've got for you. We've got AMRAP 5s, as many rounds as possible in 5 minutes of the following movements. 15 tuck sit-ups, 12 goblet squats, 9 lateral belt burpees. In each 5-minute AMRAP, you're going to do as many rounds as possible of those 15 sit-ups, 12 goblet squats, 9 lateral bell burpees. After each AMRAP 5, you're going to take exactly 2 minutes of rest. After 2 minutes rest, you're going to start where you left off in that previous AMRAP. So in the first AMRAP, if I make it through 6 goblet squats in my third round, third time through that list, I will then start my next AMRAP 5 with the rest of those goblet squats, so 6 more, and then I'll finish that round off, 9 lateral bell burpees, and then I'll go back to the top and start a new round. So keep a running total of how many cumulative rounds you complete when it's all said and done. In case you haven't noticed, today we're going to do 3 total AMRAP 5s. So once again, AMRAP 5, as many rounds as possible of these 3 movements. After that first AMRAP 5, remember where you stop, 2 minutes rest, pick back up in the second AMRAP 5, keep accumulating rounds, another 2 minutes rest, finish with 1 more AMRAP 5, and you're done. Goals for this workout, as always, let's have some fun, let's make sure we're moving well on a Friday, and let's get at least 2, if not closer to 3 or 4 rounds through this list, these 3 movements in each AMRAP 5. So at least 2 rounds every AMRAP 5. Should be able to do that. That's manageable. You got that. Scaling options here. For the tuck sit-ups, also known as a tuck-up, let's scale those by going up with 1 leg instead of 2 legs with every tuck up. So you're going to meet in the middle. Scale that by going 1 leg instead of 2 legs. Give you a demonstration of that in a minute. If the goblet squats are slowing you down a little bit, you're not able to go unbroken, let's scale the weight down just a little bit if we can, if we have that option. You should be able to go unbroken through most sets of those 12 goblet squats today. So maybe in that last AMRAP 5, breaking it up 1 time, but pretty much unbroken through most of those rounds. If you don't have any equipment for this workout, some options for you. Use a kettlebell for those goblet squats. Use a kettlebell to jump over for the lateral bell burpees. If you don't have that option available to you, let's get an odd object, maybe a water jug to use for those goblet squats, maybe a dog, maybe a child, maybe a spouse, a box of mulch, I don't know, something heavy that you can hold at your chest and squat down and up with. Be creative and add some weight that way. Same thing on the lateral bell burpees. Put a textbook down on the floor, burpee down, jump over that. Worst comes to worst, you could do an invisible burpee plus invisible line, lateral line hop over. If you absolutely don't have anything to squat with, let's do air squats instead of goblet squats. All right, that is the rundown on this workout for Friday, May 22nd. Let me give you some demonstrations of all the movements coming your way. Let's start with those tuck sit-ups. For the tuck sit-ups, we are going to start, our goal is to start and finish in a hollow body position. So if we start in our hollow body, arms and legs straight, I pull those ribs down. My goal is to get my shoulders off the ground, tuck my knees into my waist. This is my halfway point. I then extend back out. That's 1 tuck sit-up. Here's 2. Here's 3. If I need to scale this, I'm just going to tuck 1 leg up in the middle and then come back to that pseudo hollow body position, trying to keep tension in the abs at all times. Give it a shot. Get the shoulders off the ground every rep and meet in the middle. Goblet squats. I think we're all pretty familiar with the goblet squat. Just a quick refresher. We're going to hold our dumbbell, our weighted object, at our chest, elbows in tight. We squat down. We stand back up. Try to keep that chest up. Breathing in on the way down. Breathing out on the way up. Don't have a dumbbell, use a kettlebell, an odd object, whatever you have available at home. Best for last, lateral bell burpees. Bell on the floor. We're gonna burpee down, chest and thighs to the floor. Burpee up, we jump with 2 feet over that bell. Do it all again. Burpee down, burpee up, jump with 2 feet over the bell. If that doesn't feel good on the ankles, knees, or hips, let's do a lateral step over that dumbbell or odd object or invisible line, your choice. All right, that's all I have for you on this Friday. Crush the workout, have a blast, and have a great Friday.